take it back to 2006 with
Let's do it.
The video and the song Wifey Rhythm.
Oh my God,
because,
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's when things really started to change and people kind of started to go, wait a minute, like,
yeah,
TINIE
definitely.
Tempah. So tell me a little bit about that time and the headspace, because another thing that blows my mind about you is, I mean, you're only 22 years old. I feel so old right now.
Oh, don't do it, love. Don't say that, don't say that.
What have I done with my life? So, you know.
You're on TV. Check you out.
You're a teenager with this great video, great song, and then suddenly interest starts to peak. So tell me about, you know, your memories of that time.
It's quite a nice question. I was very much a teenager. I think I was maybe about 16 years old. Okay. And I was like, it wasn't even me, it was sort of the peer pressure from people around me. So at that time I hadn't met my cousin, which sounds weird.
Yeah.
But I hadn't met my cousin and I hadn't set up this record label with him. So I basically was in this process. Remember MSN Messenger?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. See? You're not that old. No, I'm joking. But, I'm joking.
TINIE TEMPAH was made to me.
I'm only joking. No, but basically, so I started recording songs and just, you know, started blasting them out to all my contacts on MSN. There wasn't many, there was probably about 40 or 50. And then I made this one song called Wifey, of course, and I guess that seemed to get the reaction, a better reaction more so than any other track I did. So a lot of personal friends started saying, you know, there's this TV station, it's called Channel U. Why don't you just go down that road, do a budget video for it and just see what happens? I was like, no, I want my first video to be on MTV or The Box. I want to be a superstar straight away. I want my first single to be a #1. Duh, I'm not gonna do it. And after a while, I'm sort of sitting down, I'm thinking, I'm 16, what else am I gonna do? So I got a little summer job. It was like telesales. You know,
calling people up and going, would you like to buy a subscription?
Exactly. I was selling Windows, which is rubbish, because who wants Windows?
People,
you know what I mean?
that don't
that
have any?
don't have Windows, exactly. Yeah, so I started trying to sell Windows and I made enough to be able to, you know, fund this video myself. I did. And I wouldn't say it sort of made me a superstar, but it made me what I like to call myself, what I like to refer to as a high street hero.
A high street hero?
Yeah, so you kind of walk down your local high street and people are like, oh my God, there's TINIE TEMPAH.
Yeah.
Yeah, not with that accent, of course, because I'm from England. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what happened. So it was almost like a foot through the door, and it sort of built that foundation. So obviously the rest of it after that was just sort of building on what I had already started. So Wifey was like the catalyst, if you will.
To see my full interview with TINIE TEMPAH, head to bigpalmmusic.com.